Fibonacci sequence in nature. And in the last class, hopefully, we discussed about Fibonacci sequence in plants, right? Plants. So, for an example, we spoke about the stems of the plants, any plants or trees, and how it grows on. And apart from that, we also spoke about a few flowers. And we also have spoken about leaves. We also have spoken about pines. Pines, we can see pines in the in pineapple and in custard apple, and also mullandi ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದು ಕಾಯಿ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. It sticks to your clothes and all other things when we used to play in our childhood. So these pines can be found in all those kind of things. So all these things in the flowers also we have seeds in kind of flowers like sunflower and all other flowers. So they all follow the Fibonacci sequence because they do not want to collide with each other and grow abnormally. If they are growing in the Fibonacci sequence, then they will be distributing each space for themselves, for the own seed, and it can germinate further easily. So to grow normally without any abnormality in its own body, they follow the Fibonacci sequence. We can also say it as a golden ratio. In the flowers like the roses also, the petals distribute from each other. And apart from that, today we are going to speak about animals. So we were discussing about snails, the shell of a snail. Maybe like you have seen a snail, it's there. And we have a curve like this on its shell, right? So whenever the snail grows, it becomes larger and its body gets inside. Whenever some kind of difficulties it finds in the nature, the snail it allows its body to get into this. So what happens is when the snail grows its own body, the upper skeleton, that is the shell of the snail, has also to be grown. So it grows from this part to the exterior part of this. So when the snail grows, it has to grow from here in the middle point also, and here in the extent point also. If only this part is growing on, it will be abnormal. And if the last part is only growing on, then it doesn't form the circular path. So while it's growing, it always uses Fibonacci sequence to grow its body. That's how it grows. And apart from that, we can also speak about bees. Bee is a kind of same thing. You know the hive. Hive means jenugudu. We call it as hive. So there are mainly three kind of bees in the hive. First one is queen, and then comes females, and then males. So maybe we all have already studied about how does the queen work. Queen always is helpful for laying eggs. It ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಾಗ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಮೊಟ್ಟೆಗಳು ಇರ್ತದ ಕ್ವೀನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು. Females are the one who always works in the hive of the bees. Females are always used. Females go to the other garden area and they suck the flowers and they get back the honey to the comb or a hive. But male here, they do not work. Male in the hive never work. So I was about to talk about the generation of the bees. So the interesting part of the Fibonacci sequence in bees is that females are always produced from both male and female. When with the fertilized eggs, when they intercourse with each other, when the fertilized eggs generate, they form females. I mean fertilized eggs always form females and unfertilized eggs always forms male. So here it goes like this. So we can say that.
What did you say? What is that? What did you say?
Fertilized eggs. I mean, yes sir. Fertilized eggs, they form females, sir. The unfertilized eggs, I mean with the eggs which comes without intercourse between the two bees, they form males. And they get back the honey to the comb or the hive. But male here, they do not work. Male in the hive do not never work. So, so I was about to talk about the generation of the bees. So the interesting part of the Fibonacci sequence in bees is that females are always produced from both male and female. When the with the fertilized eggs, when they like intercourse with each other, when the fertilized eggs generate, they forms females. I mean like fertilized eggs always form females and unfertilized eggs always forms male. So here it goes like this. So we can say that.
What did you say? What is that? What did you say?
Fertilized eggs. I mean, yes sir. Fertilized eggs, they form females, sir. The unfertilized eggs, I mean with the eggs which comes without intercourse between the two bees, they form males from the queen itself. And which are so it goes like this: unfertilized eggs and fertilized eggs. So we shall now consider as a male. First we will be considering one male. So how does it comes? Male always comes from the female. Unfertilized eggs, I mean only one parent is there to any kind of a male bee. In the other hand, if it is a female, then it goes with two parents, both the parents. That is female. I mean we can use here as a we can take this as a reference. We can take it as a parent. It is a parent and this is grandparent, grandmother and grandfather. Okay. So next. Grandmother and a grandfather, and this continues. Father only has one great grandmother. Always male comes from a single bee. And here, in the same way, grandmothers come from a great grandmother and a great grandfather. Okay? And here also, again, this is as this is a mother, great grandmother. She can also be formed from a great grandmother and a great grandfather, isn't it? In the same way it goes here. It is a father, so it has a single parent. So we can write it as a great grandmother. In the same way, here as it is a female one, we will again be having two parents: great grandmother and a great grandfather. So here the sequence is like 1, 2, 3, 5, and this continuous. This always continues. Here, however, it becomes a Fibonacci sequence. So, apart from this, in the animals we have a main subtopic of human beings. So, we can also talk about human beings. When it comes to the human beings, we can say that some people say, "Your marimal khali jasti ada." Maybe they might be black or they might be white, but they use that. Maybe like that girl's face is attractive one, or agugun mari bal choladan. That isn't always like connected to the color of the body or something else. So what a human psychology is about is, we always find a Fibonacci sequence in the face itself. The perfect smile or perfect face is that one which always allows to be in the Fibonacci sequence. The smile which goes like this has to be the Fibonacci sequence sequentially the face has to be this, or else the face has to be this. That's how we can say the face is a beautiful or an attracted one. Apart from that, we have Fibonacci sequence in our ear also. So this is how our ear is, right? In the ear. And apart from that, we can also say about fingers. any finger, any normal body we can consider it as. The first part, we can talk it in the form of a ratio. The first part of the finger is always double to the second part of the finger. Okay, and from the same thing to this, this whatever you call this bone is always additive to these two. And again from here to here also, this is additive to this, and this is additive to this until here. From here till here, it is always used for a. It is always a normal human hand is always considered for best example of Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence. That's also